In today's music scene, an artist can't be successful without digital marketing and using digital platforms to sell their music. My name is Ryan Gilkerson, lead creative here at Company 119, and it is our pleasure today to have Marisa Urbano on the line with us. She is one half of the brother-sister group Urbano. They've peaked as high as number 26 on the Billboard dance charts, and they recently inked a deal with the legendary Tommy Boy Records, and Marisa is a strong proponent of using digital media and digital marketing to advertise for music. Marisa, thank you so much for joining us here on the Coffee Cup.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I was super pumped to talk about all of this. I'm super passionate about it. We've connected before and always had amazing combos, so this is right up my alley. I'm really excited about it.
We're glad to have you on. I know your schedule is busy, so we appreciate you squeezing us on. So let's talk Tommy Boy Records, first of all. For those that aren't familiar, when I think of Tommy Boy, I immediately think of De La Soul, I think of Naughty by Nature, I think of the solo projects for Wu-Tang Clan that they've had. When you walk into that office and now your name is added to that legacy, what does that make you feel like?
Oh my gosh, like when we found out that they were even interested, I think I might have had a panic attack and like almost just fell over from shock.
Right.
The moment that we walked in, I was like, this is really happening. And
Right.
I was nervous. I mean, if you talk to me for 5 seconds, you can see I'm really not a shy person, but that day I was very like reserved, shy.
Yeah.
But it means the world to us that someone of that magnitude saw something in us that we saw in ourselves,
So
and
awesome.
knew how to take us to the next level, where we want to be. We just want to impact people in a positive way, and they get what we're doing. So that meant the world to us.
It's an awesome fit. Tommy Boy gives you that indie feel with major label backing. So it's a really good fit. Congratulations to you and John on making
Thank
that
you.
happen. We're going to talk more about music and your new single that you've got out, Standing Ovation, coming up soon. But a lot of people think, Marisa, that when you get a label behind you, that your job as a marketer and promoter of your brand is over. And I think that's a real misnomer. Tell me a little bit about how your digital marketing strategy is going to work now that you're with Tommy Boy and what you're doing on your own to help promote your music.
Yeah, that's a really good point because a lot of people that I talk to, other artists, they're just like, well, my job is over now. But I do think that is a huge misnomer, and there's something called the Longtail Theory, which says that 80% of the population consumes only 20% of artists, which would be
Sure.
the short head that they call it, which would be your Justin Timberlake,
Sure.
your Nicki Minaj, your Justin Bieber, because they're very heavily known. They have great
Sure.
backing. They have the advertising and the PR to get out there, because marketing is all about having the customer know you're there.
Sure.
If you don't have that, then you're really not gonna make that jump
Sure.
into the more popular sector where people are gonna be able to find you.
Sure.
Because now with the digital shelf, there's unlimited shelf space. So how can
Right.
you differentiate yourself from all of those other artists?
Sure.
I think social media is a very strong way because you can backlink, and as we know, backlinking, it improves SEO, so
Sure.
search engine optimization, having a website. And also, I think it's great to cross promote with different brands,
Sure.
because then you can backlink each other's brands. And
Yeah.
obviously, if it's authentic, that's the best way. But you can really get yourself known basically through word of mouth, like the
Yeah.
old days, just online.
It's
Um,
amazing the reach that you have without having to leave, your room. The reach that have the people
right.
you can connect with. You do a great job of connecting with fans that way too. It's a very intimate connection through social media, right?
Yeah, I definitely really love to focus on answering everybody,
Mhm.
answering the inboxes. I mean, if it weren't for them, then what am I doing it for, or what are
Right.
me and John doing it for?
Exactly.
Yeah, like I love to sing for myself because it makes me happy. But if that were the case, I could just sing in my shower and it'd be a
There
done
you
deal,
go. I
So,
tell people that
uh,
all the time. If you're not trying to get famous, what are you doing it for? Like, let's go
right,
after it. That's why you're here. Uh,
exactly.
when we talked, one of the first conversations that you and I had was about about your marketing strategy and you're trying to learn as much as you can about SEO. I just find it really interesting that you really take great pride in developing your marketing content, really getting into what makes it work and what drives it. Is that something you think you might want to get into, like helping other artists, with SEO and learning about digital marketing as you learn some of those secrets yourself?
I definitely want to get more into that, and even kind of make my own business out of it,
Sure,
just to have different hands in the honey jar or the cookie
sure.
jar, just to see what else is out there. I mean, music is amazing. I love doing it, but I think that it's best business wise if you have a couple different opportunities,
Yeah,
just to keep yourself busy. I
sure.
mean, obviously I would suggest knowing about it. I wouldn't just do like a scooter business. I know nothing about about
Right.
scooters, but marketing definitely I feel like is a strong suit or something I'm
Yeah,
at least very passionate about. So I
sure.
would love to expand that, even get to know more about it, and
Right.
work from there. Because I think there could be other opportunities in the industry. Maybe
Sure.
when the old voice box goes out, I can still be in music and it would still make
Yeah.
me very happy helping others.
That's so cool because I think everybody nowadays thinks the natural progression is I'm going to be an artist and then I'm just going to do a fashion line or start my own record label. Like they don't think about all the other avenues that they can create for themselves and ways to generate revenue after their career slows down or in addition to their career, all of the different things that you could do. So that's really exciting for me to hear somebody saying that they might want to get into the marketing aspect of that. What does John think of all that? Does John like that stuff too, or does he say you do it?
He likes it, but he's more so you do it because my personality is type A. So
Sure.
like unfortunately, like I am very much like over the shoulder, like all right, no, like you should like use these keywords or like here,
Right.
wait, like you should and he's like, okay, just do it, like whatever.
That is hilarious. So you just finished up school, right?
Yes, yeah, I just finished at Villanova University. I got my master's in communication, which a lot of people think it's just like, oh, it's so easy, like
Right.
A to B, B to A, but there's just so much more, and there's so many different avenues of the communication
Yeah.
study. Like marketing is one of them. And then they were
Absolutely.
talking about advertising. We talked about like philosophical debates, like Aristotle, and
Yeah.
like psychology of communication. So
Sure.
it just goes off into so many branches, and that's why I was really interested in it. Um,
Absolutely.
because I want to always know more. That's my personality. So that's why I really loved going there and getting that degree.
Very cool. Very proud of you. Congratulations
Oh,
on
thank
that.
you.
So, Standing Ovation is out now. I watched the whole creation of the video from the time you were planning it out to the filming of it. Now you've got it up. We're going to have a little sneak of that here in a little bit as well. What's that leading to for you guys in the fall? What's next for Urbano this fall?
So we have a couple other collaborations planned. We're hoping that they like what we're doing and everything goes well, and then we'll have some more music out. I mean, we're also working on some more singles on our own. We're gonna put out another single with Tommy Boy. We're gonna choose which one, so we'll see. But it'll have a video and everything like that. And
Awesome.
we're just excited to continue traveling, going to some networking events, going to Amsterdam again for the networking event. Yeah, and just having a good time on the ride.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to both of you. We wish you a lot of success this fall. If people want to hear the music, they want to get to know more about you, what's that website where they can do that at?
Sure, it's urbanomusicgroup.com, and that's it. You can find everything that we got.
And what about that social media? You're a great follow on social too.
So my personal is at Rissy Rue Urbano, and the music account is Urbano Music Group. And
Awesome.
John's is at John Urbano 610. I can't forget about him.
Yeah, make sure you go follow John too. Well, listen, Marisa, we thank you so much for joining us today on the Coffee Cup and teaching us about how artists can benefit from digital marketing. Everybody go follow these guys, check them out, and good luck to you this fall. We hope to see you soon.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I was so excited about this to talk about it. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you having me on.
Our pleasure. Thank you so much. So there you go. You just learned more about not only digital marketing in the music business, but digital marketing in general before you finish your first cup of coffee than your competition will all day. We'll see you soon. Thanks for